At St. Mercy Girls Boarding School, rules were law. Respect your seniors. Obey the bell and never, ever, draw attention. But Obu. She didn't try to shine. She just sang. And her voice. It made even the strictest prefect kneel in silence. Some said she had a gift. Others said it wasn't natural. One girl even said, no human voice should sound like that. But behind that voice, behind that smile, there was something Obu never told anyone. That Friday, a visitor came. A face she thought she'd left behind. By nightfall, her hymn book was on the ground. And her voice, silent, the girl with the angel's voice, had just been touched by her first demon. Her name was also Obu. Same voice, same face. But she wasn't from St. Mercy. They said she came from another school. But Obu knew better. She came from a past. I thought you were gone, she whispered. The other girl smiled. Gone. I've just been waiting. That night, voices rose in the dormitory. Someone screamed. Lights went out. And when they came back on, Obu's throat was bleeding. Her voice, gone. But she wasn't dead. No, this was worse. Obu had met the one person who could sing like her. And still more than her gift. They said Obu had finally cracked. That losing her voice was the price of pride. But what happened in that chapel was deeper than anything St. Mercy was ready to admit. The chapel doors were already open. The candles already lit. But inside, no one. A hymn book ripped. Only one page remained. And then they saw her, standing at the altar, the other Obu. At first, no one noticed. But one by one, they froze. She looks like. No, that's not the real Obu. She was watching someone take her place. Take her song. Take her soul. And no one did anything. The candles went out. The singing didn't stop. It got louder. Then a piercing scream. A girl ran out of the chapel barefoot. She's not human. She cried. Unbothered. Unafraid. Unreal. They called Obu. 2 girls answered. From that day forward, no one knew who the real Obu was anymore. By now, the school was whispering, which Obu is the real one? But no one asked the better question. Where did she come from? Obu hadn't always been the quiet singer at St. Mercy. In her last school, she was the nightmare. A senior. Powerful. Respected. But feared. One day, they said she poured hot water near a junior. Meant it to scare her. But the girl slipped. And nearly died. Her name was Mirabelle. That was the last straw. The school expelled Obu quietly to protect its image. Her parents begged St. Mercy to accept her. New name. New start. No record of what she'd done. But the universe, it remembers. The other Obu wasn't a ghost. She wasn't a demon. She was the version of herself Obu tried to bury. The Obu who laughed when people cried. The one who used her voice to silence others. The bully. The mirror didn't lie, the chapel didn't lie. That night, the real Obu stood face to face with the girl she used to be. You thought singing would wash it away? She asked. The voice was sweet. Sharp. You thought you could become holy without saying sorry? Obu dropped to her knees. Her voice, still gone. But her eyes full of regret. Obu tried to sing. Just one line. But nothing came out. Because forgiveness isn't a song. It's a sentence you must finish. Dear Mirabelle, I almost ruined your life. I thought being feared meant I mattered. But now, I'm the one afraid. Afraid of what I became. Afraid of what I lost. Afraid of singing a song meant for healing when I never apologized for the pain I caused. I don't expect your forgiveness. But I needed to say the words out loud. I'm sorry. Obu. She doesn't sing. She doesn't speak. But this time, she feels peace. No more haunting. No more shadows. No more fake versions. Just her. Raw. Real. Repentant.